This fight is absolutely incredible. This is a blood-filled, full-on, hardcore match, and I gotta say, yo, Sorachi man, I love this shit. You are tempting me right now. When this volume comes out, I want to import this like Japanese volume because I know they don't do this stuff over here anymore. But god damn it, I want more of these volumes in my hand of Gintama. I am so excited to see what this fight is, and if this is the ending, I am fully content with this because guess what? Sorachi is making Gintoki and Takasugi's fight absolutely incredible, just blow to blow, and it is absolutely one of the best fights I'm seeing right now this year in manga. Now we first see it's like Gintoki and Takasugi fighting, and it's just brutal, just blood everywhere. They are stabbing each other. Like Gintoki, this shows how strong Gintoki is. That he's still using a wooden sword, may I remind you, against Takasugi, and that he's actually stabbed this through his freaking shoulder blade. It went completely through from the other side. And may I remind you, there's bone there. There is bone in this shoulder right here, and he's doing that with a wooden sword, a poke end, pretty much like that. And also as well, he's actually Gintoki stopping Takasugi's sword with his bare like freaking wrist like that. The sword has gone clean through, and he is still fighting. Like, yeah, the Takasugi's doing the dirty tactics where he's like smashing him into the face and all that. It's just like a crazy fight, and I just love how it was incorporating their backstory. We're finding more about their sensei. We're finding out more about how these two like were originally when they were just like in there learning from their sensei, and it's like some crazy shit just happening. Like we see that, you know, Gintoki is like this huge, like abnormal strong child, and we know like from the start, like when their sensei met him, it was like he was on the battlefield just fighting and surviving for a bit of food and all that. So we know he was even saying, yeah, he's an abnormal child. But the way how Takasugi went around with it, and it showed that, you know, he's kind of like a rich guy, and he's like, yeah, he's like, he doesn't really care about, you know, his family heritage or anything like that. He just wants to get stronger. And it's like one thing that the sensei, I say, this is a wise man. He's saying, yeah, you may like get self-satisfaction in a fight, you like win and stuff like that, but you learn a lot more and you win a lot more when you lose. And that is like, you know what you did wrong, you know what you need to improve, and just make yourself a better person, a better man, to keep fighting and striving forward. And why did they ever have to kill this man? Is amazing. Like, he was probably the most respectable character we've seen in the series, and we don't hardly know much about him. I hope, and I doubt they're going to go into that. I think that's going to be a bit more mystery to him, but I really would like to see a little bit more of his past explored and all that about his sensei. Like, was he like originally like a samurai that worked under a shogun? Because he's teaching kids that, you know, if they don't have money, you don't get the crap. He'll teach them. If they have money, yeah, fine, like that. But he's just there to make sure, teach them a way. And he's like, he feels like a samurai doesn't need to have a lord. They don't need that to have their Bushido way. They don't need to be locked down to a lord, to a country and all that. As long as they have their own beliefs, as long as they have their own way that they want to go, that's fine. He feels like everyone should have their own purpose in life, whether that's protecting, you know, a shogun or something like that, or just doing what the hell they want. And it's like, after a long times of training, he like, and this is the thing, Takasugi's not even a part of the school at this point, but he was pretty much there daily training and stuff in the school, learning. After a long time, he was able to actually win a sparring match. I just love how Gintoki's reacted. Ah, you popped my cherry on my first losing match. Like, this is some virginity shit like that. It's like, oh, you just popped my cherry, man. Being all shy. It was just fucking hilarious like that. It's like, I'm loving that. Like, they're just going into that, but it's like, oh my fucking god, the fucking fight at the end. Fucking Takasugi taking down Gintoki. I was like, oh my god, there's blood everywhere, and just that smile that he has at the end, and they both say, you're strong, like that, and I was like, yes, yes, this is the fucking fight I want. And this is the thing, may I remind you, we still got the Kamui and Kagura fight to still look for, and we don't even know if this is the end of this fight, but hell, we don't even know if Gintoki could potentially die from this, because we've seen him go through some stuff, we've seen him live through some crazy shit like that. He's had poison in him, he's had like holes in his chest, he's had like literally most of his freaking bones gone, probably broken from him. But it's like, yeah, I wonder, is he gonna stand or is he gonna be defeated from that? It's like, god damn, being taken down from Takasugi like that, that shows just how strong one another is. And it's like, this is how strong, I don't care, like, both of them are respectable characters. I still want to see more what drives Takasugi. It must be more from the sense, like, he must have idolized him. He must have wanted to feel he was the best person he ever fought. And it's like, if we lost a person like that, then screw the world. I want the world to burn. Because from what we've seen from him, he is like, their sensei was a kind-hearted man. He was teaching their and just because of swords and all that, and the Amanto, yo, fuck the Amanto. We got some cool Amanto in the world, but fuck him like that. They're the reason they took good, honest men like him, and it shows that the world is cruel. And that is just the difference between Gintoki and also as well Takasugi. Like, Gintoki was the one with the sensei a lot more, and he lost more than Takasugi did, but Takasugi went too far, and he's the one that's starting the rebellion. Gintoki sort of like accepted that, and that's the reason. Like, if you actually stay around with like the sensei long enough, then you would actually know that he probably wouldn't want revenge on the world. He would want to think, you just accept the world, that's how it is, you've got to move on. And that's what I respect about Gintoki. He moved on, and then he's sort of been not exactly teaching like exactly what his master taught him, but he's taught him some life lessons that his master taught to him. That's one thing that's really good, and I was like, fuck man, this is why I'm loving Gintama right now. Gintama is on some fucking serious shit. I really don't want it to end, but then as well, if it ended right now, I'm kind of content if it like ended in like another 5 chapters or something like that. You have that fight, you have also as well to wrap up Parasyte and a little extra chapter, you know, to show, I know, like some like 10 years later sort of stuff going on or something like what ever happened. But if Gintoki dies through this battle, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm losing my shit enough as it is, but if I lose like Gintoki right now, because he's one of my favorite characters, he's an awesome fucking character, gotta give this, I'm so depressed. Fuck it, 10. 10, I don't give a fuck. This is just amazing shit right now. Finding more about Sensei, finding out more about Takasugi, finding more about a little bit about Katsura, Gintoki, all of them, and the fight is just brutal. This is probably the most tens I've given to like a series in a row, and I only just started re-reviewing Gintama a while ago, so yeah, you got to show that this, when Sorachi wants to do some heavy, like hard fighting stuff, he does it, and when he wants to do dick jokes, let him do his dick jokes, because this is what he brings to us. I love this chapter. I hope you guys do too. I hope a lot more people check out Gintama because of this, because I just love keep talking about the series. It's absolutely incredible. The fights are great. Like I said, I'm going to make sure I get more of these volumes. I definitely am, because I feel disgusted that I only own the movie and this one volume. So yeah, something needs to be done about my collection right now. I'll tell you that right now. But thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time, because I'm losing my shit. I need to go fucking sit down, calm down, you know, whatever the fuck it is. But I'll see you guys next time.